Hello, Jai Shri Ram, and good afternoon to everybody. I hope everybody is okay. Today's subject is analysis of milk. What is analysis? Analysis means detailed examination and studying in organized way of elements of given specimen. Analysis means detailed examination and studying in organized way of element or component of given solution. In Gujarati it is called पृथक्करण और हिंदी में हम कह सकते हैं कि बाल की खाल निकालना. आज बाल नहीं लेकिन मिल्क की खाल निकालने वाले हैं. टुडे स्पेसिमेन इज मिल्क. ओके, હવે છે ને હવે what is milk? Milk is a white opalescent. Milk is a white opalescent fluid secreted by mammary glands of female mammals. It's a white opalescent fluid secreted by mammary glands of female mammals for their infants. This milk is a first food for infants. It's a complete food except vitamin C. Milk contains very trace amount of vitamin C. Otherwise it is a complete food. 100 ml of human milk contains 70 kilocalories and buffalo milk contains 95 kilocalories approximately. Now remember, what is milk? It is a white opalescent fluid secreted by mammary gland of the females of mammals for their infants. Now, what is the composition of milk? Milk composition as per percent total volume, it contains 87.3% of water and 8.8% of non-fat solids and 3.9% of fat solids. Again, composition of milk is divided in two parts, water and solid. Water is 87.3% and solids are divided into again two parts, non-fat solid 8.8 and fat solid 3.9%. Usually milk contains vitamins, proteins, fats, sugar, minerals, and all above water. It contains vitamins, proteins, fat, sugar, minerals, and water. The content of milk contains vitamins. There are two types: water soluble vitamin, that is B1, B6 and B12, and other vitamins are fat soluble, that is vitamin A and D. Usually protein content of the milk also divided into two parts. Water insoluble protein, that is casein. Water insoluble protein, that is casein, is about 80%. The white color of the milk is due to the calcium caseinate. You remember this. Why the white color of the milk is there? It is due to the calcium caseinate, which is not soluble in the water. A question in Viva may be asked, why milk is white? Okay, other 20% water soluble proteins are whey proteins. Whey proteins are soluble in the water. They are lactalbumin, lactoglobulin, and immunoglobulin. There are so many parts, 3 to 4 parts of lactoglobulin, immunoglobulin, but we will not go in detail at this level. Fat contents of milk are mainly triglyceride, which are saturated, and short and medium chain triglyceride. The chain of the triglyceride are short and medium. They are saturated fats. Next, sugars. Lactose is mainly and digested in intestine into the galactose and lactic acid. Lactose mainly digested in intestine into galactose and lactic acid. Galactose is important for growth of the infant, and lactic acid eliminates the harmful bacteria from the intestine of infant. Minerals in the milk, they are rich in calcium, manganese, phosphate, sodium, potassium, and chlorides. Minerals in the milk, it is rich in calcium, magnesium Mg, phosphorus P, sodium Na, potassium, that is K, and chlorides Cl. And last but not the least, water content is 87.3 milligrams. These are the contents of milk. Again I repeat, it contains vitamins. Vitamins are in two parts: water soluble B1, B6, B12, fat soluble vitamin K and D. Proteins, they are also divided in two parts: water insoluble, that is casein 80%. The white color of the milk is due to the calcium caseinate. Water soluble proteins are 20%. They are called whey proteins, as for example lactalbumin, lactoglobulin, and immunoglobulins. Fats are triglyceride, which are saturated one. The chain of the triglyceride are short one and medium one. Sugars, mainly it is lactose, which is digested in the intestine into galactose and lactic acid. Galactose is important for growth of the infant, and lactic acid eliminates the harmful bacteria from the intestine. Minerals, they are calcium, magnesium, phosphate, sodium, potassium, and chlorides. Water content is 87.3. Now we'll switch over another point, that is physical examination, physical properties of the milk. Usually sample given is 10 to 15 ml, volume is 10 to 15 ml, color of the milk is white, appearance opaque. odor is typically milky and pH is usually neutral or slightly acidic due to the lactic acid. Due to the presence of lactic acid in milk, it might be slightly acidic. Specific gravity of the milk is 1.02 to 1.03. That is the first portion of the analysis is physical properties. Now chemical properties, second portion. For the examination of chemical properties of milk, first of all take 5 ml of milk with add 5 ml of the water and mix it well. Add drop by drop 1% acetic acid till the precipitation are found. Then rest it for 5 to 10 minutes to settle down. After the settle down of mixture, filter it slowly and get precipitations over the filter paper and filtrate in the test tube. Thus, milk plus water, add drop by drop acetic acid, you get PPT above the filter and filtrate in from the test tube. Now we found PPT and filtrate and we'll do different tests for each. Chemical properties are to be tested by getting precipitation and their test of the milk and the filtrate and their tests. The test of PPT of the milk. First test is grease spot test. To confirm the presence of fat, we have to do grease spot test first. First of all, you take some amount of PPT in the clean test tube, add 1 ml of the ether, mix it well, and then 1 drop of this solution is poured over the filter paper. Wait for few seconds and see in the light. There will be a green spot. चिकास वाळो धब्बो देखाશે. Grease spot. It confirms the presence of fat. Now to confirm presence of different proteins, dissolve the precipitation that we get from the sample in 10% NaOH and make the solution. In 10% NaOH, the precipitates are dissolved and do the 4 test. First is biuret test. It will confirm presence of protein. Second is Newman's test. You know the Newman's test. You have done it in practical of protein. It confirms the presence of casein. Newman's test is specific for the presence of casein. Third one is aldehyde test. Aldehyde test confirms the presence of tryptophan containing amino acid in the PPT. And fourth one is lead acetate test. Fourth one is lead acetate test. that confirms the sulfur containing amino acids. I am showing you the picture, the top of that test with the precipitate of milk specimen. Milk precipitate, we will do biuret test, Newman test, aldehyde test, lead acetate test, and first one is grease spot test for the presence of fat. These are the tests for the PPT of milk. Now we will switch over the test for the filtrate. The test of filtrate. Usually, in this case, we also perform 4 types of tests. First, Benedict test to confirm the presence of reducing sugar. Everybody knows what is Benedict's test. I will not repeat. It confirms presence of reducing sugar. It's a lactose in case of milk filtrate. That means lactose is present in milk filtrate. Second test, we will do again Newman's test. Second, we will do the Newman's test. For this filtrate, Newman's test confirms the presence of phosphate in filtrate. Then third one is heat coagulation test. Take 2 ml of filtrate solution, add 2 drops of chlorophenol drops, 2 drops of red chlorophenol drops. Mix it well and then add 2 ml soda bicarb. After adding soda bicarb, mixing it well, and then you heat the solution. You will get faint white PPT. अच्छा सफेद रंगना PPT મળશે. It confirms the presence of lactalbumin. And fourth test is potassium oxalate test. That is potassium oxalate test. ફરી જાય. Potassium oxalate test confirms the presence of calcium. Calcium tightly binds with potassium oxalate and forms the precipitation, and we will confirm the presence of calcium. These are the physical and chemical properties of the normal milk. Nowadays, in India, round about 80 to 85% milk is adulterated. It is a pity of our nation. The adulteration of milk is done for the purpose of getting more profit, but they are very harmful. Usually adulteration of the milk is done by increasing of volume of milk. To increase the volume of milk, the vendor add the water. Second, they add the sweeteners like glucose and cane sugars. Third content is fat, non-edible oils, detergents, and urea. I want to pause a little. સ્લાઇડ આવી નથી, કંઈક બીજી સ્લાઇડ છે. Sorry for disturbance. The slide had been screened wrongly. પાછું લે, પાછું. હા બસ બસ પછી આ કરવાનું. હા હા ઓકે. The other content is usually mixed with the normal milk is urea. For this adulteration, adding of the water, sweeteners, fat, non-edibles, oils, detergents, urea, following tests are done. The first test is modified Shellyvanov's test. Red color confirms the presence of cane sugar. Modified Shellyvanov's test, you know it, how it is to be done. The red color confirms the presence of cane sugars. The second test is done to be is Benedict's test for presence of glucose. Third test is eosin solution test. We will get red pink color, confirms the presence of detergents. And fourth is DMAB test. You just remember DMAB test. DMAB means para dimethyl amino benzaldehyde test. Para dimethyl amino benzaldehyde test. D for di, M for methyl, A for amino acid, and B for benzaldehyde. Take 5 ml of milk, add 5 ml equal amount of 1.6% of DMAB solution. Distinct yellow color will come down and it confirms the presence of urea in given sample. Distinct yellow color confirms the adulteration of urea in the milk. These are the tests meant for the increasing of volume of milk. The person has adulterated with all these things and we have discussed. Out of them, DMAB test is more important. Nowadays it is a crime even though they are using urea in the adulterated milk. So you remember it. Second point of the adulterated milk is it is adulterated by bacterial contamination. Usually normal flora are present in the milk. These normal flora are Enterococcus faecalis, Streptococcus lactus, Lactobacillus sp, and Candida albicans. This Candida albicans is important to make yogurt. દહીં કહી છે ને આપણે. They are essential. They are normal flora of the milk. Now, how will examine the adulterated milk by contamination of bacteria? We have to follow the 10-fold serial dilution test. Your milk sample is 10-fold diluted by Ringer's lactate and examined under the microscope. 5 to 10 bacterial flora per cubic millimeter is permissible. That might be a normal flora of the milk, which I narrated. Second test regarding the bacterial contamination is MBRT test. MBRT, that means M for methyl, M for methylene, B for blue, R for reduction, T for test. Methylene blue, that is a dye. Reduction test, dye is reduced by the consumption of oxygen. That is the principle. The more number of bacteria will reduce the color of methylene blue more rapidly due to the increased consumption of O2. The principle of MBRT, the more number of the bacteria will reduce the color of methylene blue more rapidly due to the increased consumption of oxygen. That is, speed of the reduction of methylene blue is directly proportional to the number of bacteria present in this sample of milk. Present in the sample of the milk. This is the cardinal test, MBRT test, to determine the presence of bacteria in the given sample. And decolorization type increases bacteria flora. Suppose it takes 30 minutes to 2 hours to reduce the whole color of methylene blue. That means it is a speedy reduction of the methylene blue, means poor quality of the milk. Suppose it takes 2 to 6 hours to fade the color of methylene blue, then it is a fair quality of milk. And suppose excellent quality of milk is there without any contamination, more than 8 hours there will not be any kind of fading of color of methylene blue. This is the MBRT test. Now, so many times milk is contaminated by E. coli. That E. coli we can find it out by inoculation of McCormick's broth with milk sample. You take McCormick's broth, add milk sample, changes of color is there. Changing of the color purple to yellow, that means it's a contaminated with E. coli. I have presented on the screen regarding the coliform test. You just refer it. Okay guys, again analysis of the normal milk and analysis of the adulterated milk. What is analysis? Detailed examination and studying in organized way of elements of given suspension is analysis. In case of normal milk, analysis is done by physical properties and chemical properties and we found water, non-fat solid and fat solid, vitamins, different types of proteins, fat, sugars, minerals, and etc. I narrated so many tests. Main important is chemical test. You might be remembering Newman's test comes twice. First in precipitation for the presence of casein. Newman's test is specific for casein. And in filtrate we have done again Newman's test. In filtrate, Newman's test indicate the presence of phosphates. So this test is used twice. Okay guys, thank you very much. Bye and Jai Shri Ram. કાકા આવું શું આવે છે પ્રી કોન્ફરન્સ કોલ ને હું આમાં ગચકામાં છે